Previously in Quartet, Cordelia and her hired help raided the bandit hideout, but got caught by a mechanical trap. In a desperate move, Cordelia activated Depth Surge, which randomly killed people in the area, including the bandit leader Coombs. The spell accidentally killed Octavia, and Jerome had to use his own forbidden spell in order to save her. Cordelia and Jerome discovered a suspicious camp that traded with Coombs and the Leornian government, and accidentally stowed away on an airship as it took off. Alexandra and Yuna teamed up with Ben and Agata, but Dario mistook Alexandra and Ben for criminals and attacked the party. Okay, so now we have to go on this boat. Ready to go upriver? Ain't much there, so pack your bags now. Yes. Hop aboard. Hope I grinded enough. Is this a one-time dungeon? Grasslands River Fork. This is as far as I can get this time of year. Water level's too low to go all the way to the monastery. It's okay, I know the way from here. There's a river crossing west of here, and an easy journey north to the monastery. If my herd isn't here, then the first part will be the hardest. You wanna go back to town? No, okay, at least, okay, I can still back out if I need to buy more supplies. Ether? Cat spiders? Seriously, these guys are learning their AoEs faster than me! Spider cat. Weak to a lot of things. What? Oh, come on, man. This counter, so I have to use physicals, I guess. Bite. Okay. Just gonna do this so I don't get countered. Notosonia. Fence down. Wow. Weak to slash, huh? Okay, that one looks pretty nasty. Poison. Both plants, so it's not like my Earth's gonna do much damage to them. This use Oracle Deck and pray for fire. That's better than Wi-Fi'd be. Okay. There we go. Silver earring. I don't know how you're so fast. Money, that's lots. Over 900. Is this the correct way or not? There's a bunch of people here. That's weird. Unbreakable jug. What? Is that another Eurofint? The heck? That ain't right. Notophantos. Maybe it's a different species. pretty tanky. Damn. But we know it's weak to earth and blunt for some reason. Coordinate. We overstayed our time north of the river. Once the magic beast migrated in, this valley becomes too dangerous to cross in small groups. We wait for my Kosis to come and carry us home. Grasslands is Massa infest now. We heard something very big in the grass near the watering hole. If you hear it, you should probably run. As long as I'm stuck here, you want to buy something? Okay, good. I actually can. You only have consumables. Let's see. Yeah, high potion is really the only thing worth getting here. Max revive. $690. Wristband. Crocodile. Okay, that's 6 for you. What? You can counter both physical and magic? That seems kind of unfair. Ether. Oh, they actually dropped a hit point tome? Does that mean you can actually farm hit point tome from certain enemies? Max revive, high potion, and 900 ball. Two mushrooms? Wait, they're the same as the ones from the menagerie. The treants. Does it matter who I kill first? You're weak to, is that slash damage? I guess. What if I make you go berserk? You're not exactly a healer type. Strength def- oh, I see. Oh shoot, that... wow. That could be dangerous, actually. But their hit points are visible from the start, huh? Massive AoE and right hook. Holy... wow, that worked out pretty well. Oh no, it only works for one attack at a time, I see. That's the drawback to it. It's not completely abusable. Can I put on Juna? What happens if a Europhant uses it instead of a human? Rust. Oh, you missed! No! Man. Reactive enzyme? You're stacking defense down. Oh. I'll do a group heal just to be safe. Deafening blow. Oh no, she's silenced. But if I use berserk, does she still get to attack? Okay, now we got one left. Okay, it's an AoE poison. Since you're silenced, you might as well just go berserk anyways. Seems like the best use of your power. Sleeping? Okay, once we're down to 1, it's actually not too bad. So let's use comfort food. We should be able to win sooner or later. Damn I. Heal. Watering hole. It's getting late. We won't make much progress across the valley at night. I'm really sick of sleeping outside at night. It was we're prepared. To you eat. What is it? He makes something different every night, but I promise it will be delicious. Okay, thanks. This really is delicious. And I thought this guy probably had trouble just putting on pants in the morning. I'll be back in a sec. Huh? It's dangerous to go alone. So you came from the big city out west, through the Wind Gate. Yeah? My order has collected a lot of reports from the overland merchants over the years. They've never mentioned earth magic. Yeah, I don't know. There was this deck of magic cards and a ghost or something. And a giant bird with a wind thing. Yeah, magic. I don't know why. This could be very big news back in Nakos. I'm gonna go check on Juna. I'm pretty sure we're almost to the monastery. I've never actually been there. Are we not down of the wind as the war horse makes the Agata? Are you okay? Yeah, maybe. My herd usually comes to this watering hole a lot. Already did. There's a song my herd sings about this tree, or its ancestor. We're not sure if it's the same one. One night, a long time ago, the herd was here when lightning hit this tree. A ball of lightning came out of the trunk and passed above the herd. It exploded in a shower of sparks, and after that, we could use magic. Could this be related to that battle of that crazy general? Is that a true story? I have no idea, but there's no sign of my herd, even though this place is basically sacred to us. Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. I'll be okay. Huh? An event? Ow, the mark. Oh, do I have to fight that guy again? No! Who was that? I don't really know. That's the man who put the mark on me. I think he knows what I am, and that may keep him away. But let me know if you feel his magic again. It's a straight shot north to the monastery. With this wire, it shouldn't take long at all. Oh, world map. Wait, why is there a road leading here? It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Monastery might be full of enemies as well. I had to go look for Cassandra. He gonna be okay. He's really not as clueless as he seems. I mean, I wouldn't call him a brilliant either, but... Anyway, if you're looking to be rid of your powers, there's a man here who can help with that. I've never met him, but his name is Cordine. I think he'll recognize I'm a Phylaka. That might count for something. Pen's not in the party. Okay, that's bad news. I must admit, I dragged my feet on this journey, but once we saw the Phantom people, I've never seen anything like them. I'm glad we came. You came through the wall of the hippopos. It was Seger. I came to take photos of Mount Nibaros with this new color film. The only ones that exist are black and white. I tried to take a few photos of the phantoms that appear here, but don't show up on the film negatives. We're still waiting on our guide's tribe to come and bolster our numbers before we return south. I have to be back in the city on Monday. When are these guides coming? We're on our honeymoon. It's been a lot of fun, but I think my husband is eager to be back in civilization. I went to the academy for a few years, but the illusions that happen here are beyond anything I've ever seen. We're just waiting for the shadow of the holy mountain to pass over, then the show begins. Ignoraces Capola and Amadi Cassandra, like Urfe Edo Prin Apo 25 Chronia. Father Cordine, he's usually in one of the two temple buildings. Better finish your business with him quickly, the Femmes will appear soon, you don't want to miss it. And you are... I'm Agata of the Phylax. Clearly, but this one is a little old to be brought up here. Unless it's that Europhant who wants to join the Silent. Depends, do I get to graze in these wheat fields? That leaves us of you, miss, but oddly I don't hear the wind blowing through you. Sometimes it seems like people don't really respond to each other's statements consistently, huh? That's because sorry, I'm Alexandra, but, she's an Earth Mage. You're a what now? And you want to rid yourself of that power. It's not a curse, you know? But the magic mark is a problem. It kinda is. I mean, not directly, but there's this mark on my hand. Well, I'm not surprised that someone would be after you. You're a rare bird. It's bad. You could become one of the Silent. It would certainly result in mages losing interest in you. And this is a peaceful place to live out your days. No, you just want to get rid of this magic and go home. It's not that simple, miss. Sometimes the ritual doesn't stick on the first try and your magic comes back. It's like but it's really just a fancy silence status effect. But if it does work, you'd have a hard time going back where you came from. People would wonder why you can't speak. Yeah, it really is just a silence status effect over and over again. Wait, what? That does not seem like a price worth paying. Don't call them the silent for nothing, miss. They never speak again. Even sign language won't work after the ritual. It's part of the way it separates you from your magic. Sounds a little bit similar to girl from Dustborn. She wouldn't even write stuff to communicate. I didn't know that. Think it over. We're not going anywhere. I haven't heard Ben make a commotion. That worries me. Let's go find him. Think it over. We're not going anywhere. Cordine's earmuffs. Man gestures through your Oracle deck. Do you want to play? Oh, wait, what? I can play that card game? Okay. Must pick 5 cards from your deck to form your hand. Afterwards, each player takes a turn playing a card from their hand into the grid. Play card is next to the opponent's card. The numbers between each card are compared as follows. If the player's value is higher, will flip the opponent's card to your team. Otherwise, something happens. Is that it? Seems really simplified compared to... Wait, I have Cassandra's... What? No. Are these cards different from before? It's waiting for me to slip up. There! You win, congrats! So what do I get for winning? Magic Tome, that's it? My father was a professor of Shinari history, so I've always wanted to come here and see the ruins. Those visions. You sell stuff. Wait. What? This is stuff that was from the previous shop, so we don't have to actually go all the way back if we need anything. I see. Nobody know where Cassandra is. It is a simple question, but still is too much. Huh? Where's everyone going? The shadow of Mount Nibaros is about to pass over the ruins. The Phantom people will appear soon. Phantom people? This is a little unsettling. Mount Nibaros is 2 weeks journey to the north. It's amazing that Shao can reach this far. Wait. Officers? Whoa. Can we talk to these people? Are these all people who died during the first chapters? It's only the illusions. Who are they? And what the heck are they doing? I recognize the soldiers' uniforms from the portal in that mage's lab. The Auslen. Yes, it's the same. I want to talk to Quartet again. Can't talk to these illusions, though. Why are we seeing things from other people's chapters? Isn't that Nikolai? Was he captured? What? Who are they? Oh no, am I switching to Nikolai's point of view? Oh, hell I am. Hello, Nikolai. There's something I wanted to ask you. My mun. Do I know you? What's going on? Be calm. You're asleep, but not for much longer. I am called Maimun. I was a teacher long ago. Long ago? How are you here now? I exist as a memory inside of Zikaron. This is one part of his purpose. Now on to the topic of our discussion. I don't need to see this again. Why did this happen to Konitz? Why do you think? He got himself killed for openly opposing a commander in a time of war. That's not what I mean. I mean, why did he put himself in this position? You're both dead. Why don't you go ask him? Is it reasonable to say that he felt a combination of anger and pity for what was happening to the people of the city? How would I know? Because you felt the same things. Passions like anger and pity are natural, but one may feel them too much, like as Konitz said. Or not feel them enough, as you did here. That's not fair, you can see it. I was helping them. Not as much as you could have. You could have sent them to the basement. They would have died when the spider sucked up all the air. I have access to your memories, Nikolai. We both know that you could have spent a few minutes digging out a crude air shaft across your mind. I made up for it, didn't I? Now I'm helping their neighbors escape. Threw my whole life away to do it. Virtue is concerned with passions and actions. Too much pity and anger results in failure, as does an insufficient amount. Are you even listening to me? Do you have a point? Making the right choices consists of walking the path between excess and deficiency. There is a time coming when your passions will be inflamed, and it will be difficult to walk the middle path. Nevertheless, you must continue to do so. Passions, virtues, that's great. Great talk. Did I sleepwalk? Don't do that again. Mr. Proc, some of our food was just stolen by something green. Damn it, we're already low on food. Where did they go? The southwest path. Alright, time to make yourself useful. Let's go. I grew up with nothing, so this isn't so bad. We've been lucky to scrounge this much from the abandoned farmsteads. We still have to stretch these supplies as much as possible. One of these farms must have some cocoa, right? Can't we ask? These are my employer's children, not mine. Privately, I don't think we'll be seeing her anytime soon. Sadly, the boyish adventurousness of our escape wore off about a month ago. A month? And you didn't gain a single level for that entire month. This is not good. We need more party members at least, right? Maybe we'll join up with Cordelia's team somehow? Since they were on an Auslen ship? Green creature, my glasses have cracked. I don't see much of anything anymore. Well, we're probably gonna get captured by Auslen and then we'll have to team up with Cordelia to escape, right? That's a goblin, that's far enough. Nice dodge. Weak to pierce. And I thought army life was a never-ending list of problems. Sergeant Proc. Don't call me that. Did something happen? My brother and I, we saw some trucks, army trucks. They spawned already? How far? Do you count how many troops? They weren't full of troops. They were carrying... They had our neighbors, the Zelensky family. And Dora Wojcik, the first girl and I think her family too. And there were 7 or 8 trucks, all full of leads and prisoners. They went to the woods to the northwest. There's no way we can take the entire army, right? Right, alright, if the army is moving nearby, we need to do some recon. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so... Well, there's only one path for me, huh? Seems like there's a... southeast path that's blocked right now. It's northwest. What's here? Western Bridge. Let me guess, it's blocked. Whoa there! Snowmelt knocked out some of the supports. Don't try to cross. No, really, it's not safe. We need to replace half of these beams. Oh, do you want this? I found it, but I don't need to read whatever language it is. Luck Tome. Metal for physical attacks. Hardened lever. 525. Evade tome. Why is there a bridge from one forest to another? I guess we have to go even further north if we want to do a recon, but it seems dangerous. It's no we're gonna get captured and meet Cordelia that way. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Wait. Why aren't the others helping me out? The guy who actually has healing spells. Looks like someone ambushed them. This isn't the same convoy. This is all supplies. We could use some, especially the trucks. Is it a trap? Hold that thought. You can come out. We're not with the army. You're not as dumb as you look, Auslener. Wait a minute, I know you. Did you change sides? I don't feel like explaining. People never feel like explaining in this game for some reason. Seems like you didn't find what you were looking for in this convoy. Never did you, but I know where they're taking the prisoners. Wait, are you going to join as a guest? Do you now? Look, I've got men in the trees all around you. But I don't want to kill you. You're more useful than me alive. You don't care that we killed your best mage? Come to the clearing up ahead and I'll show you. We're teaming up with Apengorix? He can't be telling the truth, right? He's probably right that he could kill us if he wanted to. This is his turf. We might as well hear what he has to say. Can you go back and tell Dr. Becker? I'll go quickly. We really should have Becker in our party, dang it. I don't know what I expected, but it definitely wasn't this. Elixir. 98 Vol. High Potion. Apengorix is up ahead. Keep going up that way. Revive. Tonic. Need something? Oh, you sell stuff. Okay, good. Talk to boss. Don't look at me, Auslener. What are you waiting for? Get over here. You're gonna chuck me down a cliff? That's an army base. When did they build it? Not long ago. They keep bringing truckloads of people in, but they never take anyone back out. Mages or... And they have some of your people. Yes, and that's where you come in. You're taking those refugees west, to the village in the mountains, right? No comment. We've been watching your caravan for a week. We know where you're going. If you help me break my people out, the army will be too busy looking for me to look for you. The convoy that we ambushed was bringing repair supplies to that camp you just saw. And you need someone who can pass for an Auslener to pose as the repair team leader. Like I said, you're not as dumb as you look. I just need you to smuggle my men a certain object, and then create a distraction. We'll do the rest. Now hurry up and make a decision. They're going to start wondering why that convoy is so late. This is nonsense. That man will say anything to get what he wants. I know his type. Look, we're only still alive because Apengorix thinks we're useful. If I go into the camp, at least I can get a little more control of the situation. Can you really fool the whole base? Uh-oh. Do I have to answer questions perfectly? If there's one thing I know, it's how to act like a sergeant. But you two need to come with me. Huh? They'll expect me to have a squad. So you're gonna be disguised as soldiers? What? This is sickening. What if you're caught? We'd have nobody to guard the refugees. Doc, if we don't give Apengorix what he wants, he'll just kill them all, or take them as slaves. It's the best option we have right now. I'll go. Our neighbors are in there, maybe some of our cousins too. We can't sit here and do nothing. I'll tell Apengorix we'll do it. Are you ready then? Once you're in, we can't get you out until you've done your part. No choice, huh? But I don't really have any consistent healing sources, or in potions. Good. Okay, let me just finish getting suited up. What about the robot? We can't disguise the robot. Uniform could fit a little bit better. There we go. Okay, seriously. I feel like I don't look tough enough. Trust me, there's plenty of soft whiners in the Auslen army. But why do we have to wear our clothes underneath the uniform? I'm sweating already. We might have to change back into them real quick when Apengorix comes knocking. What about him? The robot. Him? Change. Oh. He's full of surprises. Alright, we've got a job to do. But you're the only two in the party, which is really problematic. Where are there ancient ruins in a prison camp? Are they planning to sacrifice people? Wait, you're still alive! You there! No, don't look at me, the guards are watching! Just drop the object Apengorix gave you. Be discreet about it. You survived? Seriously? I thought he vaporized you. Now go do whatever else he told you to do, quickly. Man, I've only joined my party. We need an actual AoE user. How's the war going? All the news we get out here is 2 weeks late. Command said we can't knock down these old ruins. Who knows why? That means we have to stand here and shoot anyone who tries to climb them. Ready repair crew? You should go talk to the commander. He's in the control room. So, Yina or Yedzin have more magic in them? Well, it probably depends on what they do for a living. The ghost sector, generator level, that's up the stairs, left and then down. They spent a fortune on the magic capture, and yet our exhaust system is a cheap piece of... This goes to the loading dock. Navigating this could be tricky. Mega Ether. Sergeant, please, we have a system. I'm not an auto mechanic, but they stuck me here anyway. Loading duty is boring, but beats cleaning toilets. Look alive, soldier. The Chancellor has entrusted us with an important mission. Commander, he's in the control room up ahead. Okay, so don't go there last, then. This is the mess hall. I don't know how, but this place gets more deliveries than the front lines. This leads to the ghost sector. Nobody gets in without permission from the commander. Probably your control center. Yeah, I'm taking a break. There's not much to do with the generator compromised. Generator compromised? Could it be Cordelia's doing? We were raiding the local farms for fresh food, but now it's all gone. Stupid prisoners are all city folk who have never been to a farm. Otherwise, we could use them to actually have some fresh meals. We're not allowed to write about this facility or what we do in our letters back home. Magic tome? Can I take this weapon? No? Okay. What's on the other side here? Aha, storage. Pastor's crook? A staff? Wait, so we really are recruiting you here, aren't we? Cordelia. Saber. Okay, that's definitely for Jerome. He's the only sword user we have in this game. Machine room. I have 3 different government ministries asking me for detailed reports every day. I thought this base would have less paperwork because it's so secret. Wrong again. Typical for a command to give us everything except the means to fix our key infrastructure. There's a small ley line we were able to pull from, while the personal extractor is offline. I don't like dealing with the prisoners, but now we just stand around all day. We're starting to get a good ratio of fuel to use to magic extraction before the generators were compromised. Sir, reporting for duty. Oh, I hope I didn't miss anything. Shoot, you must be the repair crew. Yes, sir. I'm glad you arrived before Director Von Rohr. You know how we can be. I've never had the pleasure, sir. Were you briefed on the assignment? Not at all, sir. We were rushed right here from the front. Typical. The stairs to power generation are in the southwest corner of the hub area. We need a generator operating at full capacity. My text will explain the rest. Dismissed. Oh, is this a mini-game? Sir! Let's hurry up, Sergeant. Director Von Rohr could be here at any time. This will plan research subjects for a machine when the power supply is repaired. We like to trap and use the heat released by the process, but the magic energy is the priority. I hope I'm not on duty when Director Von Rohr gets here. He's intense. He's probably going to be a boss of this segment, huh? Just trying to get familiar with the new magical engine relays. Okay. We've been doing practice runs to get the manacles and machine contacts perfect. Okay, no, we guys don't have permission from the commander, but we have permission. We got supply shipments with stuff you could use, as long as you're going down there. It's just behind the loading dock, on the east side of the base. Oh, we can just go down. Mostly repair squad. Welcome to the GS. GS, is that in the field manual? Oh no, that's just our little nickname. We're taking to calling it a ghost sector. We try to keep the term under wraps. Are there ghosts? The official position of the army is that ghosts don't exist. But the last 2 repair teams couldn't make it to the generators. Oh no. Anyway, you're here, and you're much more heavily armed than they were. Good luck finding a way to the generator. There's been almost no maintenance. At least we won't be getting much scrutiny. You're head west and then straight north to generator. If you see them, just find a different path. They seem to be weak to fire, at least. Ball? Jerome, please come home! Oh no, another ghost. This one seems to be fire as well. So are you actually immune to fire? Well, you don't seem to be resistant to it, but still. Immune to physicals, okay. Oh, hell no! There we go. Saber? Wait, what? Don't I already have one? Why would you drop another saber for me? I could sell it later, but man. Hi, potion. Gap in the floor. I bet we could jump that. Does that hint that there are some places I could go? Okay. Okay, it's way too hot. The uniform has to go. Oh, hell. So we're gonna have to... Who or what is causing this? You two! In spite of the poor ambience, it feels rather nice to move about again. I prefer you didn't overexert yourself. Without serum, that infection may not be totally gone. Infection? Wait, when you get injured? Who's to say what other hidden effects Mudjet's machine might have had? Thankfully, I'm in the company of a skilled doctor and fully in command of all my faculties. But if we don't get rid of these elementals, we'll be overwhelmed soon enough. One turn about the room won't overtax me, will it? A fire type. Wait. There we go. Max survive. Controller's headpiece. I don't see anything else. What the? If there's a way to farm speed tomes, that'd be really nice. Okay, level up. I'd say that went very well. That's some fancy stuff you just showed off. What? How? Why didn't we detect her magic? For starters, I can't use magic. And Zeke around here, we don't really know about him. They know Liornish. Switch to Rianese. Your Rianese might not be up to the task. Know me tease a bit presently. Why are you doing the same thing as Ben? We can still understand you. I speak you still the Etron. I not speak the Etron since the School of the Medicine. It doesn't matter what language you speak. Seems like Zikaron can translate pretty much anything. If you don't mind my asking, who are you? I'm from around here, and you're not, so let's start there. Do you cause all of this? No, we only use our magic to tamper with the machinery. Why are you tampering with it, though? The mist and the elemental creatures are a side effect. We're attempting a breakout. Since you two seem like you're stuck here, you're welcome to come along. We can use all the help we can get. And also, we have weapon upgrades for you. We can't seriously be considering the offer of the stranger. Well, they really don't seem like soldiers, and we don't have many other options. Besides, you've never been afraid of taking risks. Yes, when it's myself I'm counting on. Not someone whose motives and origin are totally unknown to me. Whether we trust him or not, we need to know what he's doing down here, don't we? Very well. Suppose that you are on your way to the generators. There are certain hazards. That's right. We're glad you're here to show us. Okay, now I can give you your weapons. Remedy. Ether. High potion. Revive. What? Okay, probably have to activate something. Mega Ether. Okay, activated this, but what does that do? Close the gap? We need to suit back and we're hanging up. You two wait here. Oh, what? I see. There has to be a way to open that chest, though. Is there a control panel in this room? Wait. Hazard suit. Yeah, I need to find something to shut that off. High ether. What? A cloud monster? Wallop. That's a lot of damage. Is resistant to fire, but ice. Gun. That worked. Replenish learned. Mega Ether. So, what is your plan, mister? Well, I guess they can't interrogate you because of the language thing, so... I'm Nikolai Proc, formerly of the Auslen army. Auslen, as in the old Auslen Empire? Yeah, where do you think you were? Didn't you notice everyone speaking Auslen? I have only ever seen your language in old books. It's probably better if I don't know who you are in case I don't make it out of here. My plan is to crank these generators up to full and vent the exhaust back into the base. Pretty much everyone in the building will be too busy dealing with that to notice our jailbreak. But what about all the barriers? It seems this control panel needs magic. You two need to solve that. We have been trying, but we have the wrong kind of magic. You'll have to use fire magic. Yeah, I can't use magic. It's a very simple cantrip to toggle the transformer settings. The slightest touch should accomplish the task. Are you sure you can't use magic? Yeah, see, it's not just illegal. I literally can't use it. Only officers, political leaders, and doctors can use magic. They have to go through special training and the Ascension ceremony. Ascension ceremony? We used to have magic ceremonies in our country, but they were either a legal fiction or a superstition. There have always been records of unsanctioned folk mages, so the ceremony cannot be strictly necessary. Yeah, otherwise that bald guy, Dreyfus, he must have... how did he get his magic? Don't know what to tell you, we'll have to find our way. Hand me your canteen for a moment. What were you splashing me? Soldier and servant of the king. Be it known by all assembled that this Nikolai Proc shall henceforth be a knight in his majesty's service with all the privileges thereof. What? You're knighting him? Is this your version of the ceremony? I believe so. I only remember it from a stage play. Let's see if it worked. You could set some of your bullets on fire, but I don't think that counts as magic. Alright. Can't be that easy, can it? Our whole society would be based on a lie. Easy? No, it'll take the rest of your life to master magic. Just like anyone else. Okay, what did that accomplish? I don't think it took down all the barriers, only some of them, huh? Oh! Oh, now I have healing! Finally! And Singe! Yeah, but his magic stats are still pretty bad. He's really just gonna be around for the healing and not for the fire damage outside of physical attacks. Another one disappears. There's no way to get rid of all of them at once, is there? High Ether. Oh, AoE burn. Nice. It's only slightly more expensive than Ember. It does less damage, but inflicting burn on everyone would be pretty good for DOT. Takes care of a lot of them. Hi, Tonic. Water Rune. Resist water damage, huh? Rear. High Potion. Max Revive. High Ether. Ether. Care of that one. Refurbish Helm. I don't see any more consoles. The hell? I guess we have to beat the boss in order to unlock some of this. Yeah, that must be the last console. I know a thing or two about generators and ventilation, but I haven't seen anything like these. They're able to run either fuel or magical energy. How do you know how it works if you can't even speak Auslen? This all came from our country, or at least the prototypes and many of the parts did. Technology like this is common there. Huh. Well, let's start cranking her up. This doesn't sound good. Whoa, a big elemental. Wait, doesn't this lower our accuracy? Miasma, 4500, a never-growing magical parasite. No weaknesses! Should probably not use physicals right now. Charge. Poison? That was a massive amount of damage. What? Gives you a little bit of reach on the counteract that poison. Flicks burn, that really proc. Did. Okay, with a little bit of DOT, I might be able to pull this off. Oh hell, he fell asleep? Water shield. Does that make you weak to fire? Silencing? Bro, this guy's got every status effect on him. Okay. How long does your water... You still have the water buff, so... Let's use numb. Oh, hell. That's the halfway point. Should have bought more remedies. Sirocco. AoE. Please burn. Regular revive. Okay. Ember. I really cannot wait for this guy's silence to fall off. Actually, I don't think it's ever going to fall off. Silence lasts way too long for how strong it is. So I'll use Healing Spring, and now we're all good again. Noxious Vapors. That dealt massive damage. What? Oh, I can't believe you survived. We'll heal much after this. Okay, Ice Spike, this should finish you off. Learn Dumb. So maybe it lowers magic attack for an enemy. Coronet. Okay, the mist is gone, but hopefully this also makes it easier to backtrack to that chest. Just need to rig the exhaust to go back to the ventilation system. That'll do it. We need to go back upstairs and report, or else the commander will get suspicious. Okay, but you need some uniforms. You two stay and wait for a smell of exhaust. The shortest path to the stairs should be clear. It was just south of us. Suit back up and let's go. To be clear, these machines were made in our country, but not legally. I am fairly certain that not even their creators understood what they would before. How many more of those flying ships are there, by the way? Wait, how come some barriers are still up? What? Okay, let me activate this so I can actually get back. Wait, what's this? Oh, I see a hidden console! Yes, now I can have it. Caustic Gauntlet. An upgrade to Iron Fist. Wait, did you really pull it off? What if the barbarians sold us out in order to save their own skins? Sergeant, you're just in time. Sir? With the power back on, we can resume the experiments. Experimenting on humans, isn't that what they did to Cordelia? What? Instantly absorbed all that guy's magic? Sir, magic capture efficiency was roughly 60%, a new record. Human sacrifices. Good work, Sergeant. Director Von Rohr here will be here any minute. He expects to see a demonstration of the extractor. We should... Wait, I thought we shut down the reactor. I need to check on something. What? Why is it working? If we climb on the generator, we should be able to reach the void in the ceiling. But we did more damage to it than that. If we do cause a distraction, we should be able to get the outer wall that way. When we're near, it's time we return home and report what we've seen. Mr. Procue, do you know what that machine upstairs does? Don't look at him. Answer a question. Yes, it's the principal reason why we came here. We boarded a shipment full of parts for these machines. We end up here. So these machines come from your country. Their manufacturer was, I suppose you'd call this state secret. The first time we knew about them was when they put me into one. I nearly died. New plan. Some government big shot is coming to see the machine. What? When they turn it on, I'm gonna rig it to blow up into space. Is it? Oh, didn't that guy warn you not to get too passionate and to keep a middle ground? That might be going too far. What about the prisoners? We need to focus on getting them out. The fire won't spread to the outer buildings that fast. Plus, everyone will be focused on putting it out and guarding the VIP. I see, you're trying to use it as a distraction. I'll make the final adjustments. You two be ready when the fireworks start. It is gonna end badly. We saw that one. I think we saw one of our refugees get jumped and strapped to the machine. And why are there two guards here? Did they see through my disguise already? Seems like you fixed the problem, but the commander's real worried about the inspection. They put us down here until the director is gone. While you were down there, Director Von Rohr arrived. Be careful. They are really serious about making this Von Rohr guy happy. Commander's up to the director. Don't interrupt them. How many extra guards does this guy need? We got double duty just for this VIP. Why are these guys brown and I'm green? Last thing, need to get close to the machine and make sure it's running hot. We're starting to get a good ratio of fuel to use the magic extraction before the generators were compromised. Never seen someone make the commander sweat like that. A big shot, huh? The extractor has been ready to go for a while. We just need power. We'd like to trap and use the heat released by the process, but the magic energy is the priority. He's everything I hoped he wouldn't be. We've been doing practice runs to get the manacles and the machine contacts perfect. Someone's up next. Some of them have the same dialogue, some have new dialogue. Official business are always bad, but the minister is the worst. You're not gonna tamper in plain sight, right? Oh yeah, she's running hot. Should have no trouble igniting the lines. Commander, do your officers walk around in spare sergeant's uniforms? Yeah, why are there 4 sergeants? No, sir. I knew our yeah, why are we all green? And this sergeant has been using magic illegally. It's all over him. Ugh. Our use of magic has backfired. Sir, we've been working on the generators all day. It must be magical residue. I think not. Take your uniforms off. Zikaron, it's up to you to save us, since you apparently disappear into thin air for some reason. Is that Proc the traitor? Oh no, the prophecy, they're just gonna sacrifice one of them. Fate has brought you here to pay your debt. Skip the speech and just kill me. We shouldn't have taken this risk. Do you know that everyone has magical energy in their body? Even people who cannot use magic, there's still a little bit there. This machine is going to take it all back for the Empire. Do you really think farmers and factory workers are going to be okay with doing this? Will they even know? War and Gunsmoke have made immense achievements possible. Let's start with this one. I want the traitor to know what's coming for him. No! Turn on. There's no way to prevent this. No, Pavel! You've made another mistake, this time too far in the opposite direction by taking a huge risk. Then put your corpse to some use, Proc. What was that? You're about to find out. Right, stop right there. We still lost a guy in order to pull this off, though. I'm not sure this is a good outcome. Counter Hush? Okay, I guess I better just use, like, a flash round. Level up. I'm gonna have to fight that guy. New plan, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I can still save, which means it's not timed or anything. Ugh. We're gonna lose favor with the rest of the refugees, like, at this rate. We've got our destruction, but I don't see Proc. He seems to have made an awful mess of the situation. We don't know what he's up against. We're here, time to go. What in the world happened? No time to talk, we're gonna have a whole regiment down our throats soon. Here we come. What? Thing is, no matter what I do, they're gonna hush me, huh? They all resist fire, but but what about being on fire? Will they still take DOT damage? We'll still get rid of one of you. Maybe, no. I guess that was a lucky crit back then. Okay, seriously, how come swinging their gun around hits everyone? Like, how does that even work physically? That literally should not even work physically. The gun's not that big. Is it? Like, if you were to do some kind of, if you were to use a move called spray and pray, maybe I would believe it. Well, that's her one and only magic use. Hopefully it'll be enough. Cover fire? Bro. They counter everything, so my moves become their turn as well. Okay, weak to slash. We need to find a way out of here, ASAP. Wait, this rock! I've seen it before. If this is a magic door, we're really gonna need you to do your thing. What? Why is there a magic door here? Where'd everyone else go? There is something, but not like I have ever encountered. they all go for this door? Is everyone going to just end up at that monastery? Well, whatever you've got up your sleeve, now's the time. Wait, don't... Could be this door is like a... maybe it goes to can go to multiple locations, like a quick travel system. What are we seeing? Why are we seeing phantoms of Auslen? Are they ghosts? It's more like a hologram. Nothing like that ever happened here. I think I would have heard about it. I think you think this would have everyone start mobilizing against Auslen, huh? It can't be the past. The technology is too advanced. Is this pavement where you perform the ritual to remove someone's magic? Yes, there's some residual enchantment that makes it possible. Something left over from the old Shinari civilization. Look, they're here. They're to need the help. They really did go through. What? Wait, there's a panel there. What's that panel? Does this activate the door and make it possible for someone else to access? I don't care what you have to do. Just... What? At least it opens from our side, not their side. Otherwise, Auslen could use it to invade. Go. Do not close the door on us. Oh, what about the refugees? We left the refugees behind. We didn't put as much distance between us and the army as possible. Let's move. Wait. Seriously, he wouldn't know to close the door behind him, would he? Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Quartet. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit that bell icon.